Let me guess, you just launched your website and you want to get traffic, but Google isn't giving you any search traffic yet because your site is under 6 months old. You're still in the sandbox. Here are 7 things to do to bring in traffic to a very young site, a brand new site with little to no money. And be sure to stick around to number 7 because it's a ninja move with a 99% chance of raining traffic down on your site. And by the way, it's repeatable, so you can do it again and again. Number 1, go for low competition keywords. Yes, I know you want a lot of traffic, but it takes time to rank on page 1 in Google for competitive terms. So you need to target terms that are ultra low competition. Usually those are low search volumes, so the greedy people don't go after them. And most people are greedy, so there's less competition for low volume keywords. And I'm talking about keywords that are even 0 search volume. After all, keyword search volumes are merely an estimate. By the way, you can use a cheap browser extension like Keywords Everywhere to get the search volumes. I personally use KWFinder along with Keywords Everywhere. Now, the best way to find low competition keywords is the keyword golden ratio. It's a data-driven way to find keywords that are underserved on the internet. And if you don't know anything about the KGR, as we call it, there's a link in the description for the KGR Masterclass. It is a free playlist here on YouTube. So check that link in the description. Number 2, blog commenting in your niche. It's called networking and it works. You get the blogger's attention so they know who you are. They might check out your site, and readers of that blog that you commented on might actually click the link to check out your site. So you'll be able to see that referral traffic in Google Analytics. It's very clear. Now, the downside is it takes time to read a blog post and leave a thoughtful comment. But the upside is that other people are lazy and they probably won't comment. So you can stand out by showing that you read the blog post and leaving something thoughtful in the comment. If you get the blogger's attention, they might share your content. They might share your site overall. Number 3, do a roundup. They say flattery will get you nowhere, but influencers, bloggers, YouTubers were actually narcissists. Yeah. I think I have important things to say and that people should listen to me. Now, the easiest way to do a roundup is a best of kind of post. So for example, you put together a list of, say, the top 10 bald SEOs. So you got me, Neil Patel, maybe Brian Dean, Nathan Gotch, and so on. Then shoot us an email and share on Twitter so we know about it. That one's actually kind of funny and we're all bald. So I think other people will think it's funny and they might share it too. Another example, maybe 10 board game YouTubers to follow. In either case, you can mention what the influencer does, maybe some interesting facts, links to their site, social media, and their best content. In all seriousness, it's a compliment to the creator that works hard on his or her work. People like to hear that others appreciate the work and dedication that they put into it. They'll remember you, and of course, the point is to get traffic. So it's pretty likely they're going to share the post. And I suggest that you do try this a few times with different influencers to see what works. Number 4, run a contest or giveaway. People like free stuff. I don't have to tell you that. They like to share contests with groups since it makes them seem cool that they're bringing some value to the group. Usually they get more entries in the contest too. So it's a win-win-win. By the way, do me a favor here and leave a comment just to help me make the point. Let me know, hey, yes, I've entered a contest before. If you've ever entered an online contest or maybe in like social media or something like that. And it should be related to your topic and niche. So you don't have like randos coming to your site for free stuff. You want to have relevant traffic. For example, maybe you have a blog dealing with baldness, for example, so you can give away wigs and maybe that paint that you could like spray on your head that looks like hair. I don't think it works, but maybe that's a thing that people are into. Or maybe you have an internet marketing blog and you can give away access to KWFinder for a year, something related. To hammer it home even harder, if you have a parenting blog, maybe you don't give away sex toys and whips. Maybe you do. I don't know. You know your audience, not me. Number 5, you can force index your new post using the Google Search Console. When your site is under 6 months old, i.e. that's still in the sandbox, sometimes a post on your site might not be indexed. It might go in and out of the index too. So you can go to the Search Console, type in the URL of the post, and then tell Google to load and index that URL. After a few months, you don't really need to worry about it since Google seems to do a pretty good job indexing after that point. Now, it might take a day or two to see your URL in the search results, but usually it just takes a few minutes to show up in the index. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention that I'm Doug Cunnington. I talk about side hustles, affiliate marketing, and SEO. And if you've learned anything so far, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Number 6, you can invite people to guest post on your site. People actually pay money to guest post on other blogs, or they pay companies to do outreach for them. So there is a desire to guest post on relevant blogs. You can send a simple email saying, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your work. I've been a fan since blah, blah, blah. And that post that you wrote on XYZ back in February was inspirational. I liked it because of some reason that you liked it. I want to invite you to guest post on my blog. I launched it recently and it's going really well. I'm open to your ideas if you have some, or I have a couple in mind too. If it's not a good fit, no worries, I totally understand. If there's anything you need, just let me know. Thanks, Doug." A few things might happen. If they write the guest post, it's highly likely they're going to share it. I typically send out an email and link to material that I'm a part of, like a guest post. Or they might ask you to guest post on their site. And that's actually what happened to me when I started my blog. I approached a blogger. They were too busy to write a post for my site, but they were happy to let me publish my post on his site, which was actually even better because I got a backlink to my site and I was exposed to his audience. Or they could reject you. That would be sad, but I can guarantee you 100% that if you keep asking, someone will take you up on this offer. And finally, number 7, you can interview the admin or founder of a Facebook group. There are Facebook groups for all sorts of audiences. And there's one thing to look out for, but actually more on that in a second. And by the way, there's some pretty cool psychology going on with this one, so I'll explain it. People like to be recognized and share their story. And if they have a Facebook group, they see the value to share with many people at once, not just one-on-one. You can keep it simple and send over a text interview via email with the questions. They can answer at their leisure, and you don't have to coordinate and schedule a meeting to do a full-on interview. Here's the best part. They will almost certainly share the interview with a link to your blog in the Facebook group. They are recognized as an authority and an expert by being interviewed. So when they share it, they're showing their authority and they're also sending you traffic. The members of the Facebook group trust and like things that the admins share. So when the admin shares the content, the post will get some traction and will send visitors your way. Some of that authority will also rub off on you. So the people in the group will now see you as an expert from now on. And here's the thing to look out for, okay? Aim for groups with something like 500 to maybe 15 to 20,000 members to start with. As you level up, you can go to bigger groups, but in the beginning, you should start smaller. Of course, you can do this with other Facebook groups too. Another ninja tip is to ask the admin if they know anyone else that might be interested in working with you. Influencers know other influencers. It'll help if you've been in the group for a while and you engage with the other members, answer questions, be helpful, be cool, all that stuff. By the way, if you have any questions about any of these techniques, please ask in the comments. And after you try out one of the techniques, let us know how it goes. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.